Hey, welcome. All my right thanks. Thank you for tuning in to your boy Pfunk, Thinking Right at my YouTube channel. I do what I do for you. If you follow me, you know today at 25 Rules to Rightisms, 25 Rules to Live By, story with a message in the story. We're gonna talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. Everything I discuss is near and dear to my heart. Don't get it twisted, trust me. I only speak Makaru from the heart. Truth. Today we're gonna talk about I always saying about I'm preparing for greatness. Why? If your life that you living, there's no plan for it, what are you living for? My plans for greatness. Greatness is being the best me I can be. Reach a spiritual level of understanding and then living out the concepts that I set forth for myself. That's my plan. That's my goal. So preparing for greatness is what I do on a day-to-day basis. The grind don't stop. Let's go. Let me tell you my concepts and my viewpoints about why I say I'm preparing for greatness. What is greatness to you? To me, I want to be the best me I can be. It takes work. That's what I mean by preparing. That's what the work I put in, preparing. I want to be physically fit. I go to the gym every morning. I want to be mentally competent, so I hit my books and I study. I want to be a good person, so I meditate and I pray. Yeah, those are qualities that I do. Those are three things that you have to do in order for you to be the best you. Those are qualities that you need to put in place. If you ain't got them in order, you spinning your wheels. So you need to learn what you're doing, understand what you're doing before you do it. Don't get in the middle of it and say, oh, I didn't forgot to do that. It's a waste of time. Had a plan before you start. Okay, here we go. You don't just become the best you by talking. You have to put in the work. A bunch of jibber jabber. You earn that right. The only way I can talk about what it is I do is I have to have done it. I'm not giving you a whole bunch of smoke. I ain't into that. I ain't trying to big my man. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm a good God-fearing man who understands what is he doing at this point in his life. So all that prayer stuff, I can talk about it now. It's over, but it don't really set the tone. Right now is what I'm doing. That's what you should be checking out. Here we go. If you're not doing the things you have to do to be the best you want to be, that's you're not preparing. If you ain't preparing, you ain't planning, you planning to fail. Remember that? No plan, you plan to fail. Simple. There you go. The idea of preparing is really the work you put in on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, every day. 3 o'clock, 3:30, I'm in the gym. Oh, don't worry. That's my time. You do what you want to do. I set forth time to do what I do. That's part of my routine. First thing in the morning, get up, get the body right. Then I get my mind right. Then I get my studying in. Then I can teach. I can profess. What? Because I'm doing it. That's why. And I put my time in. All right, here we go. It takes a mindset to do the right thing at all times, always being prepared. We talk about my dude, and I got something for him. Kobe, work ethic. Michael Jordan, work ethic. Walter Payton, work ethic. Jerry Rice, work ethic. Larry Bird, work ethic. Anybody who's doing something at an excel rate, they putting the work in on their own time. The work that they put in, you don't see. The work that I put in, you don't see that. You don't need to see that. You see the finished product, which is what you're seeing now. But this ain't easy. I spend hours of painstaking reading. I spend time to write myself. Everything's written down longhand. So yeah, I do what I do. That's what I do. Whatever and however you do it as you do, that's fine. But this is what I do. Back, you know me. Back to this. What is greatness to you? Greatness is your ultimate goal in life, becoming the best you. God. If your goal ain't to be the best you, you should set new goals. You got the wrong goals. Being famous and having no, your goal should be the best you can be. All the other stuff is fanfare. It can come along, it can hang out, but it shouldn't be the focal point. Focal point should be you. Alright? Greatness is the end result of a life lived mayat or right thoughts philosophy mastered. When you get good at it, that's great. You're great. Muhammad Ali, he found greatness within himself. And he told you, he showed you, he talked about it, he bragged about it, but he lived it. He lived a great life. Hence, greatness. Why? He prepared for it. He was ready for it. I had a friend ask me, "You ready for this monster? You prepared for it?" But man, this is my creation. If the doctor who creates whatever it is, if the master who creates something, the creation get bigger than him, he wasn't truly a master. He didn't create it. Understand that? Okay, control. God is in control. The creation ain't getting bigger than him. Trust me on that one. All right, here we go. Greatness is the top of the spiritual ladder, the guru type. The highest level, when you get there, you live your best life. Why? Because you put the work in to get there. It don't just happen. The mountain, to climb it, to get to the top, they say it's lonely at the top. Why? Because the work you put in to get there, everybody, someone gonna fall. Trust me on this one. In life, like physical fitness and anything else, you're only gonna get out what you put in. Simple. Okay, here we go. Greatness in life means you're the winner and the master of yourself, and your life will turn out the way you want it to. Master of your destination. You are the master of you, and wherever it is you want to go, you can get there by doing the things you need to do. That's all. Be the master of your domain. That's how it's done. Mastery means being the master of self. I'm just a master of myself. I ain't claiming master with nothing else other than myself. Okay, here we go. The last one is greatness is my personal goal to reach for my lifetime, to be a right thoughts master and have my philosophy adhered to and respected, and somebody's using it because it worked for them other than me. Okay. Next one is, why is being great in life so important to you? Hope it ain't just me. Reaching greatness, it should be a goal for most people who obtain it. That's what they set out to do. It don't just happen. Again, here we go. Being great is the highest level you can obtain spiritually with God knowledge and the help of God. To be the best you means you're going to raise that level of understanding and excellence within yourself to find out who you really are. They left the phrase, know thyself. I gotta do subliminal messaging. I have to get that with the symbology because ancestors, we taught symbolically. We put the subliminal message there, but it's all based on symbolism. Excuse me. Now here we go. Obtaining greatness means you have lived a righteous life. The third eye open, the pineal gland. We did that a while ago. I can bring that back too. But once you open up that pineal gland, that means you seeing you inside you. Hence 2020. We talked about that division, inner vision. You see things what it is. These eyes can be tricked. They can be fooled. The third eye can't be tricked. It see what it is. Okay, here we go. Great is that level of spiritual life. Okay, we did that. Excuse me. Great is that God level in spiritual life we all strive to obtain. To be the best you spiritually means you obtain to Horacehood, Christians, Christhood. Okay, that level of understanding and conscious of who you are. Knowing thyself is the key. Can't overemphasize it because that's what it's all about, being great. Find out who you are, knowing who you are, and acting on it. Okay, next one is the greatness you reach in life will be your ticket to the afterlife. If you open up the spirit, you wait the spirit, I would tell you, you get the knee house, you going that way, not that way. Nobody wants to go that way. The spirit needs to be woken up. That's my job. Help you do that for yourself. Might as well. There's a bunch of us out here is woke, so I'm laughing because, there's a bunch of us woke out here now. Now, if we could just get the ones that's not woke, now we got a force. Now we got something to work with. So I'm trying to do my best to get you there, to work with us. Be woke, okay? Get the third eye open. Be the best you can be. Put forth the effort and do something for yourself. Better yourself. Everything else, take care of self. Next one is being great is like becoming God in the flesh. In your book, it tells you, Christian, I deal with you guys. I love you. It says the flesh, when the word became flesh, that's man. God became an Osiris, y'all took it in whatever, but that's the flesh is the word. The word is in the flesh. God is in us. No matter how you slice it, I'm going to keep putting it to you that way. Here we go. Greatness is a goal you have to work to get. You can't just, Here we go. I got to speed it up a little bit. Here we go. Greatness is not about fame, fortune. It's your legacy that you leave in life. Kobe, greatness. Why? He did his life. Here we go. Greatness is earned through your own will and deeds from within. What drove Kobe to be Kobe? I'm using him as a free because it's important right now. We're going through the phase. And when the icon passes on, all of a sudden everybody get a little sentimental, which is okay. Whatever works for you, whatever makes you get going, whatever gets you closer to God, I'm always on board for that. Okay. If it takes somebody's death, okay. But if it gets closer, everybody all of a sudden love you. Everybody love for you. Tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow wasn't promised before Kobe died. Tomorrow ain't promised after he died. Get with the movement. But if that's what wakes you up, by all means, take advantage of that. Next one is greatness is another word for godly. You have to live it every day. Greatness is only reached through hard work, dedication, and goodness. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. That's it. Greatness, if you want, you will have to work for it, prepare for greatness every day. Here we go. Last frame. What happens once you attain greatness? You get a YouTube show. You can talk like I am now. Now, your life will be changed because you will have changed it for the good. Bettering yourself, you have to make changes. That's what it's all about. You would be example for others to show and hopefully follow what you set for. A leader. If you woke, you had knee highs, you can lead. Why? Because you got something to lead with. You got light. You got understanding. You got knowledge of self. You got God with you. Do His will. I'm working for God. I'm doing this for Him because the more people I get to understand Him, the better we be as a people, and that would do Him a lot better. And He looking down with. He ain't looking down. He right here with us. He whatever's going on. He right here. They ain't got to be looking down. That concept of him up high. No, he right here. Okay, mine's is with me. I take it with me everywhere I go. Okay, and this one is, you will have completed levels of spiritual knowledge that many won't get to. Ignorant people will never find God. Understand that. If you're not conscious of Him, if you're not doing work for Him, He ain't with you. You can think and feel you want. He's in you, but if you ain't woke, He don't work. He don't work. He's just there. He's just dormant. Again, that means it's just there. Okay? Here we go. Muscles you have, don't use them. What happens? Apathy. If you don't use it, you lose it. Here we go. You will have become godlike and enlightened, an enlightened one. You had a Nihas moment. You become an enlightened being. You become somebody worthy of God's grace and understanding. Why? Because you have woken up the spirit that dwells within. You see the face? Yeah, I get like that because I can't make it no plainer, and I really get adamant about that. If you don't know God, you don't know Jack. Excuse me. I'm adamant about that. Because as human beings, we have innate feelings inside us, a spirit that dwells within us. It wants to go home. We got to put it through the rigors to wake it up. Once it's waking up, it will help you. It will guide you. It will, trust me, it's the best thing in the world. Most of us think sex is the best thing God ever made. That is the dumbest thing ever. Sex was made for reproductive purposes. Not to just live, yeah. The Greeks fell victim of it. The Romans fell victim of it. And I'm sure there's a few ancient Egyptians that fell victim of the perverted act of sex. But sex is an act to procreate. This is why men, after 50, pretty much the party's over. Why? You ain't procreating at 50. And the ones who do, anomalies. But that ain't what it's all about. You should be living better, not physically trying to make come on, that's the young people's thing. Old people mature, get better, understand life, become grandparents, great grandparents. I ain't trying to be no parent come on, really? Bettering yourself, understanding, preparing for greatness means you had to put forth the work to better you. I got the blueprint. I got the information. I can lead you the right way. I got the GPS. I got the move. I got everything you need. But do you have the heart, the intestinal fortitude, and the effort to be the best you want to be? Everybody do a whole bunch of jibber jabber. Put forth the effort. That's what it takes. That's all it takes. Work. Prepare for greatness means you can get up every day, do what you think is best for you, and put your best foot forward. That's what meant by being godly.